I'm Jennifer Lucy Cook, and I am the composer in residence for the Phoenix Chorale. And I'm currently deep in the throes of writing our biggest work that we've cooked up together, a 50-minute work all about the national parks. If you attended the gala, you know about this already, but effectively the national parks to me have always been what I am the proudest of about America. I think it's so cool that we took these amazing pieces of nature, preserved them, gave them to everyone. Like, every citizen shares these parks equally. And I think that's so beautiful and such a great analog for what a choir feels like. In a choir, we're all sharing in the beauty of the harmony that we create together when we sing. A very communal, literal common ground, and that is what a national park is. Some people may not realize quite how much planning goes into a work that's almost an hour long. There is so much outlining, spreadsheets, melody tracking that I do because I'm writing both the libretto, aka the words and the story, as well as the music itself. I really wanted to make sure that there is a huge emotional impact at several points in this piece. And so I'm outlining the story beats. I'm trying to simplify it so that it can be understood in the mouths of an entire choir. Also create this impact. This story that I've created follows these characters who come to the national parks expecting one thing. But there's a series of some mishaps. They encounter a youth camp group. They have interactions with wildlife, with the visitor center, ultimately end up on this massive trail that has a huge scenic overlook. And so by that point, they can both literally and figuratively see further than they had been able to before. So they leave changed by the national parks. And I want to make sure that the audience is feeling emotionally changed by this as well. And so that requires a lot of work before I even write a note, which is really planning to make sure that all of my climax points have maximum impact, that the story makes sense, that there's a variety of textures. The instrumentation will be the Phoenix Chorale along with the brass quartet known as the Westerlies. They're one of my favorite groups, so I'm so excited to work with them. They're a brass quartet that's known for blending a contemporary classical sound with some very folksy roots, which is exactly the kind of balance that I'm trying to find in my work as well. A lot of what I'm writing is very melodic, very harmonic, really. In many ways, has some old-fashioned textures, but I hope with a fresh take. And the Westerlies are going to help with that too, and also piano. I've been blending those three together, trying to find a nice balance that can still be exciting. I'm workshopping in person with the Westerlies in October. I'll be workshopping a portion of the piece with the Phoenix Chorale in September. And workshopping is important too, because even though, you know, it's an extra expense, it's extra time, that's what really allows all of us together to feel what's working about this. This is really important to get right. And so feeling the energy in the room, does that have the impact that I expect it to have? Does this make sense? Is this clear? Is the flow from this movement to the next movement right? What's missing? These are the kinds of things that we really only see when we're in the room together. Several months of preparation before the premiere, which will be in January. I'm just so grateful to be partnering with the Phoenix Chorale on this. Not only are they the perfect group for this subject matter, the national parks are very connected to the land, obviously, and the Phoenix Chorale being local professionals in Arizona, which is the state of, as you know, some of the most famous, beautiful, stunning national parks. This seems like the right place to celebrate the country's preservation of this land. Also, Chris and Nicole have such a uniquely innovative approach to connecting with audiences that I really, really love working with them. So special, and I'm really grateful to all of you for supporting and for being a part of it, and I cannot wait to show you what we've been working on more soon.